we are love at our best in the we consciousness.
Hi, my name is Karen Noe, and I'm the author of We Consciousness, 33 Profound Truths for Inner and Outer Peace. As I've stated over and over again in my blogs, in my books, on social media, we are all one. We are all connected. Whatever we do to ourselves or another affects the whole. Another thing that I talk about often is that the law of attraction. Whatever we're thinking and feeling creates more of that in our lives. So it's extremely important to think about what we want and focus upon that, to focus on solutions rather than the problems themselves, and so forth, in order to attract more love and peace in the world and in our lives as well. With all that said and done, sometimes that's not easy, especially when there's negativity going on around us or in the world as well. Last week, something was going on in the world that really bothered me, and I didn't know what to do about it, because I knew if I focused on what I didn't want, it would create more of that in the world and in my life as well. But I knew I couldn't remain quiet any longer. So I asked the angels to tell me, to give me information on what I needed to do or what I needed to say to remedy the situation and so forth. So I just asked the angels for that, and I sat and I waited. With that, I decided to go downstairs and do the rounds in my house. You see, I have a lot of friends in my house, a lot of animal members in my house and outside as well. So I went downstairs with the intention of feeding my dog, my cats, birds, fish, and then the outside animals as well. And as I did that, I went to my deck and I opened the sliding glass door, and there was a hawk sitting on my deck, about this big, looking at me as if to say he wanted to tell me something. And I didn't know what it was. But I did know that I didn't want to feed the birds outside at that time, because I didn't want the birds to be eaten by this majestic bird. So I decided to wait until later to feed the animals in the backyard. And I proceeded to feed my dog, the 2 cats, the birds, the fish, and I fed the outside animals, birds, chipmunks, squirrels, and so forth. I came back maybe about 20 minutes later, and that hawk was still there, because I wanted to feed the birds on the deck, but I decided to wait. So I made myself breakfast. I was making myself a shake, and my boyfriend called to tell me that he was going to be passing my house on his way to do an errand for work. So I said, stop by, I'll make you a shake too. And so I made him a shake as well as myself. Throughout all of this, I kept looking outside, and that hawk was still there, staring at me. So I decided, let me take a picture of this beautiful bird. And when I was taking a picture of the bird, there was a sticker, one of those cling stickers on my door, of the sliding door, that I tried to go around to maneuver to take a picture of this hawk so that the sticker was not in the way. And I took a beautiful picture, and I wanted to post it on Facebook. Finally, my boyfriend arrived, and I gave him the shake, and I said, come, look at the deck. Look what's on the deck. And I showed him the hawk that was staring at me. And as I was telling him that, there was that sticker right in front of the window that was right in front of the hawk in big letters. And only then was I able to understand what the message was, because on the sticker itself, it said, teach peace. Teach peace. And then I felt such a strong feeling from those in the angelic realm. That was my message. That was my without a doubt sign that the hawk was trying to tell me. Just teach peace. Teach peace and remain on that level at all times of love and peace. And only in that way, only if I could be the peace that I wish to see in the world, could I teach the peace to others. So I was so excited, and I knew Ken was part of this message as well, that he must know that he must be on the same vibration of peace and love in the world in order to teach the peace to everyone and everything else. And I was so excited. I shared this message to my son. He loves to hear of my without a doubt signs from the universe. And I told him about it. And he quoted with me a quote from A Course in Miracles, chapter 6, sorry about that. And the message was, to have peace, teach peace to learn it. And it is so true. And the universe was letting me know that I must continue to be the peace that I wish to see in the world. So will you join me in being the peace that we need to, that we wish to see in our glorious world, to remain on that high level, the divine level? We all have God within us, and that God is only love and peace. Let's remain on that level, and let's spread the peace that we are. I really love you, and let's continue to spread the message of oneness in our beautiful world. Bye-bye. Talk to you again soon.
Let's choose love, inner peace, living one in harmony with the knowledge. At our core, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We can do it with our truth and bring new light into all we do. We are love at our best in the way consciousness. We love at our best in the way consciousness. Entering to the way consciousness.
We are all one. Whatever we do to ourselves or another affects the whole. May the divine within you guide you as to what steps to take to be of service to our beautiful planet. May peace prevail on Earth.